I bet you master.
Addition. Basic addition.
I have noticed that you have really got a relationship with your numbers now.
I have learned to love my numbers.
Great thing. Have you gotten into relationships with your numbers? I think that's a new recruiting call right there. Just wondered if you've gotten into a relationship with your numbers.
I love it.
I love that.
Okay.
People in. That happens anyway, so I mean,
We're used to that.
what's the difference?
It took me 12 calls to get 6 appointments yesterday.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so how many calls did it take y'all to get your appointments yesterday? Your appointments, what's the contact? And now? 46 dials? 19 contacts, 1 appointment. Anybody else got numbers?
I had 8 calls, 8 dials, 2 appointments.
That's great. Yeah, that was really good.
That's not all the time.
We're good though.
What were the numbers you were going to go over?
Okay, numbers. Let's start with profit share. Rodney Clan, $4. Connie Clan, $5. Justin McGee, $6.
Hey.
What I want to share with you is Justin McGee has been with us for how long?
Year. 6 months? 8 months? 10
Year to
months.
date, he's made $361.
Very cool.
Ron Day, $11. Year to date, $391. Sometimes when you hear the monthly smaller numbers, I don't want you to lose sight of what is happening for people here. Brad Cole, $12. Sabre Garrity, $15. Sabre is admin, and Sabre has made year to date $483 in profit share. Kira Dreyer, $21. For everyone who says I wasn't here at the beginning, Kira has been here. She moved over in January of this year, and Kira has made $215 this year to date in profit share. Brianna Tollefson, $29. Brianna and Ryan together have made $3,020, so their cap is really about I can't do math, $17,080.
No, that's perfect.
Did I do it right? Okay, cool. Diet Owen, $43. Diet and Fred together have made $1,232. Nate Bear, $45. Year to date, Nate has made $1,817 in profit share. Abigail Owens, $46. Abigail's a buyer's agent on a team. She's made $328 this year so far in profit share. Marcy Bouchard, $48. Marcy, you're at $233. I should give this to you. $233. I forgot that part.
Well, no, did you see
I have
that?
too much going on.
Did you see that? Marcy reached her hand around Melanie and said, "Thank you." Melanie's in her profit share tree. I mean, why?
Melanie got a closing this month, so Marcy will be receiving profit share next month as well.
It's okay to celebrate that. It's
It's a
okay.
good thing.
Right? You
I like
guys
it.
understand that?
Steve Day, $61. Kristen Cole, $63. Cara Reed, $64. I didn't write hers down. Cara's an admin, and she's made just short of $1,000 this year to date in profit share.
You kidding me?
Nani Palmer, $69. Nani is a buyer's agent, $843 year to date. You see what I mean? You can get lost in the magnitude of it when you just hear 69 bucks, $42.
Is that a
Understand what
permanent
happens.
fund dividend
Yeah,
payment?
really, that's a good analogy.
Seriously.
That's sharp. First profit share check ever, I haven't even told her yet. Brittany Radford, $84, and I bet she doesn't even know. Carla Lucas, $105. Carla and Kylie together have made $2,539 in profit share this year. Mike Schwartz, $145. Schwartz is at $1,644 year to date.
That's like 2 PFD checks.
It's like he has a kid.
We are on this. He has a relationship with his Oh, I love it. Keep it rolling.
That one's not gonna
We
go
are
over.
high-minded folks over here.
Mark Mandigo, $153. Mandigo, you're $888 for the year.
Wow.
Ryan Tollefson, $173. Kevin Cross, $196. Kevin Cross has made $1,256 year to date.
So cool.
Brian Sherburne, $206.
Wow.
Brian Sherburne has made $700, $697 this year to date. Buyer's agent, kind of coach on the side, real estate on the side.
That's amazing for him. That's awesome. Jennifer Stalka, $210. business model to me. And I wasn't thinking profit share. What have I thought about profit share? Yeah, exactly. So,
It's fake money.
yeah, I've never thought about it. I've never encouraged it. I've never anything. I had one phone call with an agent and just told her what my experience was with Keller Williams, and now I get a magical check every month.
It's magical.
So.
Magically delicious. Ed Walden, $225. Ed and Dar together have made $5,240. So they're on a
So their cap is-
$16,000 cap. Fred Owen, $228. Patrick James, $248. That's $461 for the year. Denny Wood is not here, $261. That's $1,048 for the year. Jacob Sebring, $274. That's $3,686 year to date.
Saturday night.
I'm calling you the next time we get
When did you text me when I sent you your profit share numbers? This, if you can't remember, I can pull it up.
He was at the bar.
I know I use the word insane.
He said,
Uh,
Oh, busted.
there's no bad language in this, I know for a fact,
that'll be a first.
today.
Edit it out if there is.
I texted him, I said, $274 in profit share for you today. That makes $3,600 for the year. And he said, profit share is sincerely one of the 3 legs of my retirement stool. It's insane how more people don't realize that. I said, how do we get people to get that? He suggested hiring a hypnotist.
He'll be starting next week.
We won't have profit share as we pay the hypnotist salary. Liz Spikes has been with the company for about a year, just
No.
6 months.
No way.
6 months?
Yeah, 6
It's all,
months.
it's a blur. $324. Diane Shear in Eagle River, I emailed her this morning, $337, and Diane has made $502 year to date. Sean Donahue in Eagle River, $347, and that's $786 year to date.
That's awesome.
I love this one. Full-time teachers, they literally do real estate on the side, they will tell you that. Melissa Frenzel, Mark and Melissa, $367, and that brings them to $1,425 year to date. On a teacher's salary, how's that for some extra cash coming in?
We need to do more business with those two.
Oh, they're fantastic.
They're awesome.
They are absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we hardly see them because they're just not here. But talk to them all the time.
Hey, Nate Bear, woo!
Terry Lee.
He's early. It's only 11:20 or 10.
Yeah, you're ahead of schedule. Terry Lee, $391. That brings her to $971 for the year. Single mom, I'll take an extra $1,000.
Take it.
And she's working on a few more. We've been talking back and forth about it, so trying to get her there. Bob Bolding, $408. Jeannie Erickson, $431. Joe Bell, $438. That's what, your third profit share check ever? I like this one.
Don't get it though.
David Armstrong, $438. That's $804. And that is, I think he has one person in his downline. Charlie Ellis, $462.
Well, you don't know who you're going to bring on.
That's
you understand
just
that, right?
You don't know who they're
Oh,
gonna
Just
you know
have
what?
conversations.
I'm gonna say this because actually, that's a good point. Under David is Kai Coleman. Kai's closed about 4 or 5 deals this year. It's not like he's, taken over the real estate industry, but he's steady, consistent, new agent, closing deals, and David has done well. Jen Toomer, $476.
Well, and hold on, one more thing about that. You understand the impact that Kai is having on his own life now that he's in real estate. It took a long time to get him there, and now he's like, holy crap, I can't believe I waited this long. So, it's a gift that David, Jen, those folks that spoke with him really gave to him in pushing him to get into the industry. You understand that?
That was a new idea.
Caroline Striano, $535 in Eagle River. That's $1,101 for Caroline in Eagle River. Amy Mackey Hornack, $541. That's $1,328 for Amy.
Amy,
My son is awesome.
there's your first month of coaching.
Oh.
Amy
No.
signed up for coaching and she had the interview at Mega Camp last week.
Cool. Awesome.
See, I'm
Well,
holding you to the
actually,
fire.
I texted Jen back because between this and I stopped to see my brother on the way back in Chico, and he called me to list his home in Chico, so I got a referral on that, which was $1,000. So between this and that paid for my trip.
Awesome. Love, love, love that. Kylie Lucas, $564. Les Bailey, $791. She's super, super excited about this one. This was one invitation to Bold. Belisa, $897.
Hey.
And
I
that
love
brings
it.
Belisa's total year-to-date to $1,693 in profit share.
This is only my third one, and this pays for Bold and a tank of gas.
Yeah, exactly. Lindsay Sizemore, Beth Simpson's assistant, $939. Butch Jakes wanted to try and stay an extra week in Kona off of his $999. Texting me back, so can I stay another week? No. You can come right back. Darwalden, $998. This is a fun group. Dave Poulin, $1,012. Dave and KP together have made $6,183 this year in profit share.
Wow. And Dave's a teacher too, isn't
Dave
he?
is a teacher.
There's a teacher.
Beth Simpson, $1,017. Kathleen Poulin, $1,114. I like this one too. Chad Kroom, $1,183. Brandy and Chad together have made $3,338 this year in profit share. Amy Peltier, $1,224. That's $2,089 in profit share for her this year.
How much did the other brokers give out?
Not that much.
That's right.
Christy Wolf, $1,278. Dan Wolf, $1,354. Dan and Christy together have made $7,853 this year. This one was really fun because he gives so much back to brokerage. Larry Malden, $1,534. Larry is at $3,296 this year. Reed Moore, $1,921. Reed is at $6,022 this year. So he's down to a $15,000 cap. Nancy Dimmick, $1,994. Ed Erickson, $2,751. So Jean and Ed together, $5,249. And if I'm not mistaken, and I may be wrong, I'm pretty sure theirs goes into a college fund for their grandkids. Fairly certain that's what the plan is. Matt Dimmick, $3,730. We're now paying Matt for the work here. Matt has made $26,059.
That is so cool.
My goal in profit share is like, how many of you can I get to where you're working on a $2,000 or $3,000 cap or free? That's, I mean, everybody says, well, gosh, you know, I want to negotiate my, nobody says it here because you don't do it, but you know, I negotiate my cap or whatever. There's a very simple way to do it, and we're doing it every single month. And here's the math to prove it that I have a relationship with. So, anyways, pretty exciting stuff on profit share. You have a bunch of opportunities to work on this right now. You have Bold, October 3rd, yes.
I think I said this before, but I met Althea Osborne at Family Reunion last February, and she was the winner of the most profit share for the year, which was 400.
5 million now. It's up to 5 million.
Well, then it was 480, but
Yep.
5 million, close enough. And I was standing in line with her, and I asked for a glass of wine. I bought her a glass of wine. And I asked her, I says, how many people do you
She
have?
should have bought you a glass of wine. She can afford it.
And she said, I don't know how many are really in my downline, but I have 14 in my personal that she sponsored.
Yeah.
And she said, but you never know who one of those people is going to go out and just explode.
Right.
Can I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Althea Osborne at MegaCamp had a conversation with a gentleman down in South Africa. Through a gal that was working at a leasing office or something like that. No, it was at a coffee joined
a guest.
that said, hey, do you know anybody that's in real estate around here? And she said, yeah, call this person. She had a conversation with this guy. She just launched the South African division.
She met him at a gas
From a
station.
cold call, yeah, she called him at a gas station, met up with him, and now is launching the South Africa division of Keller Williams. Come on! Like, you can't make this stuff
Are you
up.
kidding me? So here's your opportunities for profit share growth coming up. It's not like we're asking you to go recruit. As a matter of fact, I sometimes have to tell you guys,
Don't.
let me do it. Joe and I we know how to do this. We do it for a living. We're trained in it. You don't have to go do the heavy lifting. All you gotta do is get us a phone call. Like somebody said it earlier. Jacob, who said I got them to take a call from Jen? Stalka. She just made a phone call, chatted with somebody and said, will you talk to Jen? That's it. And then from there, let us do the work. Because oftentimes it's a lot of conversations, it's a lot of, we're trained in a needs analysis, we understand the value proposition, we get it. I can't really teach you how to do it. It would take weeks and weeks and weeks. Trust us, we're gonna make sure you get taken care of. And the other way, the easy way, is to invite them to our training. Number one, they benefit. So if nothing else ever happens, you've helped somebody else have a better business. And that right there is worth it. So bring them to Bold. We have business planning coming December 12th. Hopefully, that's the right date. We have time management, but the fourth quarter is packed full of great opportunities, and it's our great classes as well. So that's all you have to do. Just bring people to our training. So that being said, I want to launch into Mega Camp. I was going to show you real quickly, those of you who were there got to see this, the next deliverable that's coming from KW for Tech.
In January.
January 1. Do we have sound? Do you know?
Go for it. I don't know.
I never.
No, on me.
We always have this little game. One of these days we'll do it before.
Are we playing a game right now? Yeah. Here, put that on pause.
But this is more fun.
Tumor doesn't have a
Michael.
relationship with this computer.
Michael would love this too.
All right, come down here. Okay, so that's up. So, we should have some. Oh, please.
You guys realize I daily get joy out of irritating him. I really do. My day is not complete until I have annoyed the
too.
pants off of
Okay.
him at one point.
Attempt.
All right.
That's awesome.
So you guys get that this is your app. So your customers, they will have your information. So your app will be Allison Bradley, Keller Williams, it'll be your information. Which just goes back to our philosophy. Your listings, your lead, your business. There are other brokerages with apps out there. They do not give your information.
And they're not free.
And they're not free. This is coming to you guys. It should be ready after the 1st of January. This is an amazing tool to be able to give your clients. Absolutely amazing. I actually have sent it to a couple of my RE/MAX people I'm talking with that are like heavy on technology.
Awesome.
Said, check this out. So that being said, that was released at Mega Camp. I just wanted to kind of open the floor up and ask you, I brought my book, and I know Joe did too. what were those of you that went to Mega Camp, what ahas, what thoughts did you get hit with that you would want to share back with people and hope that they would be able to take advantage of as well? Yes, ma'am.
The first day, Gary Keller said if he were us, the first thing that he would do when he left Mega Camp is draw his organizational chart. And for whatever reason, that just really hit home with me. And as soon as I got on the plane, I actually did 3 years worth of organizational charts. And then from that, I crunched numbers.
So the organizational chart was huge. It kept coming up over and over and over. Okay, guys, what's an organizational chart? Not everybody at one time. What is one? What is it?
Where you want your business to, what you want your team or your business to look like, whether it's you, a single agent, if you want to grow your team, so you, your EA, whatever level you want to achieve. It could be you or level 7.
Walk into my office, look on the right-hand corner of the glass window, and you'll see the organizational chart for the Market Center.
Next to the cow?
It's behind the cow now, but it's there. And it's actually has sat there for a while because all the pieces are actually put in. We need to redraw ours because we've got to plan for the next growth phase. Do you have an organizational model? I heard this over and over and over again.
How is this, I mean, I was there, so how is this different than a growth plan and a business plan?
All
To the
three
organ-
totally different things.
Okay, so it's not,
So what's a growth plan? It's a great question. What is a growth plan? Someone define for me a growth plan.
Things you're gonna do to grow that year, whether it's books you're gonna read, education you're gonna go to.
Okay, yes, and stop it right there, because the things you're gonna do to grow that year, in what direction?
Personal.
Thank you. Personally, right? Not just, and I stop you because because the other direction is business plan. The things you're gonna do to grow your business, how many leads, how many closings, how many pendants, what's my volume, what's my units closed, those are the numbers. That's your relationship with the numbers, there. The growth plan is your personal development. Some of it may have to do with business, some of it may not. Some of it may be, physical or spiritual, but it's growing in totality. And then the organizational chart is
it's your who.
the who you are in business with to get there. So like Marcy has Joe working with her. He would have a place in her organizational chart. Her next hire, or whatever she has on the agenda, that would be, and it may be an open block right now. You may not know who the who is, but you're looking ahead to 1 year, 2 years, what happens next. Go ahead.
A great way to follow your growth plan is called a 411. Okay. We'll be talking about that here in the next couple of months, maybe. And then the main thing in an organization chart, the key word is organization. And I'm really, really not that great at organization. So understand, when you actually put the time in to build an organization chart, it really has you stop and think about, wow, where do I want to go? What do I want to do with this thing? One of the big pieces that Gary talked about was when you're looking at this organization chart, build the team as big as you can think. Just build it. Think of as large as you can, and we're going to come back to it in just a second. Figure out what that looks like. Because here's the thing. If you focus on one piece at a time, it's going to slow your process. You're not going to grow as quick. All right? Gary talked about, if I have a football team, am I just going to have myself in the center out there against the other 11 guys? No, I'm going to have a full team. So go get your full team.
At least on paper, in your head.
Right. On paper, go get your full team and put it out there, because what's going to happen is you're going to grow into it. Go ahead, Lane.
Pay the real referees, though.
That would be really important. Lord have mercy, don't get me started.
Those are
I was thinking it, I knew there was a
Set aside some money
joke.
to pay referees.
All right.
I was right there with you, I was trying to find
They work at
a
the Gap.
place to drop it in.
Foot Locker. Foot Locker guys.
Foot Locker, yeah. Can't say
Good.
she-
What else?
This is something that maybe other people do that I never did. I'm a last minute person. And so something that was said in masterminds was, get up earlier than you have to. make sure that you have enough time in your day, because if you wake up last minute, everything is go, 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 go,
Right.
go. You get to work and you're still in go, 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 go mood, and
Right.
your whole day is that way. And so today, I woke up at 5:45. Normally I get up at 8, out the house at 8:45 to be here at 9, okay? That's how I am. I got up at 5:45, I made my kids breakfast, got them out the door, I went for a run, I came home, showered, made myself breakfast, got here a little after 8:30, and it's just, everything was smooth. And I wasn't lacking sleep, because normally I'm awake anyway, just laying in bed, and it was just really nice. It was,
You
just-
were in control of your day. The day wasn't in control of you.
I was completely, and still am, in control of my day
Mhm.
versus hurry, 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 hurry.
Mhm.
And that was something that really resonated with me, like, wow, because you find time for yourself in the morning then, versus,
Well, and it's so quiet, there's nothing to distract you.
yeah.
Nobody else is up. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously. Nobody else is up. It's the most precious time in the world to me. I mean, honestly, it's quiet in my house.
Yeah, so that
This
was
is
something
never
that hit me.
quiet in my house. It's so wonderful.
My phone's not quiet though, because Tuber's blowing me up.
Mine is. They're up and moving, but they don't speak. Nobody speaks. They're just are like moving. No, I think that's it. I mean, that's a great illustration. Joe and I talked about that in our accountability group. We have 11 team leaders, counting the two of us, and we've noticed that both of us have pushed because these guys are all like uber successful, and they all get up early.
And they're also a couple hours ahead, so.
So they're up really early on text because they're a couple hours ahead.
You know, Diana Kokoska gets up at 4:30. I remember her saying that.
Well, that's ridiculous. That's just plain ridiculous.
That's just a no. But you get, it's the principle, right? It's a habit. So what else? What were other ahas? Yes.
I think the one thing that resonates over and over and over and over for me was say thank you. That one licensee, that one agent, young, brand new licensee.
That was a great story.
Was standing in line at family reunion in February. Started a conversation with a great gal, come to find out she handles the NFL football guys down there in Florida. So she was working with one, he was saying that's so cool. He went back to Chicago, Detroit, wherever.
It was
Detroit.
Detroit, I think, yeah.
So a couple months later, she calls him and she says, I'm losing this deal. He's being traded to where you are. Will you take care of him? So he went out.
Yes.
Yeah. He went out, the guy flew in, 3 days, wrote an offer on a $3.3 million home.
Highest sell price in that.
Yeah, but here's where the story
Here's
gets
where
good.
it gets
This is what's so amazing. It just gives you chills. So and Gary Killer goes, and then what'd you do? He goes, well, I cashed my check. And Gary Killer goes, okay, after you cash your check, what'd you do? And he goes, well, I flew down to the gal that gave him the referral and said thank you to her, but also he went out to the
agent.
Yeah, the agent in
The player's
California.
agent.
Tried to get in to see him to say thank you, couldn't get in, but left a thank you gift and flew home. 2 weeks later, this man calls and said, I have not only not ever had anybody say thank you, I've never had a gift. He now has worked with 23 NFL football players. This young man traveled 306 days in the year because every NFL player that needs a home, he flies out to that referring realtor, and they go and view homes. The guy flies out, they find him a home, and that person gets a referral for it. Isn't that amazing? Because he thought to say thank you.
And can I say something? He was 21 years old when this happened.
Yep.
Yeah.
21.
21.
What 21-year-old kid
Year-old.
says thank you?
Thank you.
Mine
Well,
better when he gets there. 'Cause after that, I was